Second down and a yard. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They need two. Here's third down. Off of play action. Here's Smith. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
So one first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on third down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. A first down throw for Mayfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now Baker going to change it up. White trying to run inside, but nothing there.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
He'll try again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a third and goal situation. Play fake. Mayfield. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on third and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. Third and 3. They'll try for the first with Walker. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Play action. It's Smith. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Third and 12. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. Now, remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. No score after one on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They snap it to Smith. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Flexing his muscle at the 30. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Left side complete to Lockett. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Buccaneers 14-yard line.
Geno now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, the secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And it's going to be batted down. We'll go the other way with the football. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away. You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Second down and 8. Mayfield to throw it. He's going to air one out. They've got his man complete. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Trey Palmer, 88 yards. And the Buccaneers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Throwing now is Gino. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. And a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
They defer to White out of the shotgun. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Mayfield on play action. And a quick throw there is incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing, Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
By the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. From the end zone, Smith. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And they've been kicked off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that one fell swoop, but that winds up incomplete.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. To throw from his end zone, Smith. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for Buccaneer TD.
Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
They'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Smith. And Walker has it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll get 34 yards there. Now Geno. And he's taken in by the tight end Fant. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From the red zone now, Smith. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Smith.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Geno Smith in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make our score 14-7.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
First down, here's White. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They stay on the ground with White. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as good running gets them to about the 44.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Regular.
Mayfield on first down. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 55 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. O'Keefe. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Taken at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up.
It's caught inside the 25. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on first and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away? But that would not being picked off.
The second and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. Trying the left side with Walker. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw, Smith. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Here's Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
21 yards away. And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Myers connects on the PAT, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
On second and a long way to go. Mayfield. Open man, it's Palmer. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They'll go up the middle with White. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on fourth down. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Palmer going to go in motion left. Now Mayfield on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Walker now on first and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And quickly, they get to the line. Off of play action, here's Smith. Throw out wide to Walker. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. A give for Walker running right. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on second and long, but now you still have to deal with third and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Now Smith. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Walker going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Again, Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Now Myers for the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. They will run with White out of the shotgun. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
A gain of a yard.
2nd down, Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Baker. He'll go out to the flat for Edmonds.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Mayfield to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Mayfield. Here's White. They set up the screen. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. Now Mayfield. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down in
inside the 20.
What a call right there. That is so well executed offensively. A massive play in this game. And now all of a sudden, they are in field goal range. And with a chance to walk out of here winners.
All 3 timeouts still in their back pocket. Here's 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with White. Trucks over him. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
4 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And it'll be a hot time in Ybor tonight. The Bucs have won the football game.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.